Once upon a time, Marvel was not just a film studio, it was an emotion. It was a global phenomenon. When Robert Downey Jr. said, "I am Iron Man" in 2008, no one knew that one dialogue would start the biggest cinematic journey in history. Every movie after that felt like a chapter of one massive story. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Avengers, Guardians, every film had purpose. Every scene had weight. People weren't just watching movies, they were living with these heroes. And all of that led to the greatest climax of all time, Avengers: Endgame. Endgame wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural event. Fans cried, screamed, and celebrated together. When Cap lifted Mjolnir, when Iron Man snapped his fingers, when the Avengers assembled, the entire world stood still. That was the peak. That was the magic. But what happens after a peak? The fall. And that's exactly what we are witnessing today. The downfall of Marvel Studios. After Endgame, Marvel lost its way. Instead of slowing down and building carefully, they flooded the audience with content. Movies, shows, spin-offs, multiverse experiments. Instead of quality, they chose quantity. In Phase 1 to 3, Marvel released 23 projects over 11 years. But after Endgame, Marvel dropped more than 30 projects in just 4 years. The result? Audience fatigue. People stopped feeling special. Watching Marvel wasn't an event anymore.
What the shit?
It became homework, and the stories, weak. Eternals felt empty. Thor, Love and Thunder, turned a god into a clown.
It's not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania promised the rise of Kang but ended up as a joke. And The Marvels became the lowest-grossing MCU movie ever, from billion-dollar blockbusters to box office disasters. That's the harsh reality. But the problem isn't just in front of the screen. Behind the scenes, chaos ruled. Disney's constant interference, rushed scripts, directors leaving midway, and the biggest controversy, VFX artists exposing Marvel for overworking them. Remember when Marvel visuals felt stunning? Now half the scenes look like PlayStation cutscenes. Fans started roasting instead of cheering. Magic was gone. And let's talk villains. One reason Marvel worked was because of Thanos. A villain so powerful, so well written, that audiences almost respected him. After Thanos, Marvel tried to replace him with Kang, but Kang never clicked. No menace, no weight. And to make things worse, Jonathan Majors, the actor playing Kang, got stuck in legal controversies. The entire Kang Dynasty plan collapsed. Without a strong villain, Marvel feels directionless. Marvel used to be unstoppable. Every second film of theirs would cross $1 billion at the box office. But now, for Marvel, $1 billion has become nothing but a dream. Before Endgame, Marvel didn't give a single flop. But after Endgame, flop after flop started raining down. And the reason? Marvel turned the MCU into the MCU. Their downfall came from arrogance. Instead of writing strong stories, they started nerfing male heroes in every scene and forcefully pushing female characters to the front. And listen, we're not racist, and we don't hate women. Female representation is important. It's needed, but not at the cost of destroying our legends, the very heroes we grew up watching. Take Thor, for example, one of Marvel's greatest and most popular heroes. But in his fourth film, Thor, Love and Thunder, they treated him like a side character, a literal god turned into a clown. While Jane Foster, a normal human, was shown to be more intelligent than Thor, a 1,500-year-old god who once overpowered 6 Infinity Stones. Is it any surprise the movie flopped? Then came Fantastic Four. We grew up hearing about Galactus, the cosmic giant who eats planets like candy. Finally, he was introduced in live action, but instead of making him terrifying, Marvel humiliated him, beaten by Sue Storm. That's not epic, that's insulting. And the flop list doesn't end. The Marvels: flop. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, flop. Captain America: Brave New World, flop. She-Hulk, flop. They turned Hulk into a walking clown emoji. Thunderbolts, flop. Fantastic Four, flop. Now some of these movies did make money, but compared to Marvel's average of $600 million plus per film, they're considered failures. And Marvel never learned. When they had a masterpiece like Moon Knight, they should have invested in Season 2. Instead, they gave us Ironheart, one of the worst shows. A girl trying to be more intelligent than Tony Stark himself? Sorry, but you can't replace Iron Man like that. Marvel thought we'd blindly accept replacements for our legends, but fans aren't stupid. And when things started crashing down completely, Marvel realized only one man could save them. That's why they cast Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Yes, RDJ can save Marvel. He always does. But how long? He's aging, and he won't be there forever. Marvel still has no shortage of content. They have characters like the Beyonder waiting to be unleashed. But unless they step away from forced agendas and get back to delivering real quality storytelling, Marvel's downfall will only continue. Now tell me in the comments, do you think Marvel can ever rise back to glory, or is this truly the end of an era? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell icon, because the next videos are going to be even crazier. Be safe, guys, and God bless you, heart.